Online TV daily edition of Inside the Print Media does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news and they can also encourage you to
Fuck out TV, bringing you innovation to broadcasting.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Lyndon Toba. My name is Finan Korishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV daily edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa and the Women Voices and a lot more. Not forgetting international.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome officially to Focal Online TV. Welcome to the daily edition of Inside the Print Media here with your presenter, Greg Finan Korishpa. So this morning, I am excited to be here today despite of the poor quality of my voice. I apologize to all of our viewers out there, but I'm excited to be here to deliver some of our informative news we have within our country, Liberia. So let's get into it. If you are watching from the diaspora, my honest greetings to you. If you are watching from our mother's land, Liberia, this blessed land, a pleasant good morning to you. So we have few varieties of newspapers this morning. We have the Daily Observer newspaper. We have the Front Page Africa newspaper. We have Women Voices this morning. We have the Women Voices. We have the New Dawn newspaper, and we have Hot Pepper newspaper as well. So we cannot bring to you international news today because Hot Pepper included international news on their news platform. So we cannot bring to you additional news from ABC Network this morning or Newsroom this morning. So if you are just joining us, kindly make use of our comment section. This is where I notify all of our viewers who are watching, and of course, we have something big coming up for you guys. So it's good enough every time you tune into Focal Online TV, you are watching the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. You kindly drop your comments so that we can notify you and know you are a constant follower of our page and our platforms. So, of course, we have from the Daily Observer newspaper this morning, police investigate Lawrence Williams for an accident. Police investigate Lawrence Williams for an accident at the Unity Party headquarters. Police investigate Lawrence Williams for an accident at Unity Party headquarters. Let's see what the Observer has to say about this morning. The Liberia National Police have begun investigating Lawrence Williams, the alleged driver of a vehicle that killed three people at Unity Party headquarters on Broad Street and injured scores of others. The accident, which took place between 10 and 10:10 p.m. on November 20, unfolded when Williams allegedly plunged his unmarked vehicle into jubilant crowds of supporters who had gathered at the Unity Party headquarters to support the victory of President-elect Joseph Numa Boakai. The crash, according to witnesses, led to a chaotic scene, causing widespread panic and confusion and the burning of the vehicle in the process, with Williams allegedly escaping death by a hair's breadth. The public can be assured that this investigation will reach a logical conclusion where justice will be served. Police spokesman H. Moses Carter said. The leadership of the Joint Security extends its deepest sympathy to the bereaved families of those who unfortunately lost their lives and keeps in prayer those of our citizens that are undergoing treatment, he added. 25 people, according to Carter, were the victims of the accident, which has now resulted in three deaths, with the rest being treated for different forms of injuries at the John F. Kennedy Medical Center in Singa and the Mawa Clinic in Batam. Carter noted that while the police were still trying to establish the main cause of the accident, preliminary investigations have first established that Williams was the driver behind the vehicle when he plowed into Unity Party supporters and will make every other detail public as uncovered by the investigation. So this is from the Daily Observer newspaper. You heard that the incident occurred on November 20 between 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And then three persons died during this accident. So there's a need for us to continue to remember the families who lost their beloved children as they were giving their victory support to Ambassador Joseph Nwabaka, who is now president-elect. And to those who are still under medical conditions or those who are still under medical concern, we should also pray for them as well. So another one is Waka to address road problems in first 100 days. So over during the course of this week, I was listening to President-elect Joseph Dumont Waka, and he talks about in 100 days he's gonna be working on all of the main streets of Monument. He's gonna be making sure that the roads are paved. And then the journalist asked him, he said within 100 days he will. So it's something interesting to know as Nigerians that a old man we refer to as an old man who has been kicked for a very long time out of the politics and he's back again as president-elect of our country. So he's saying that within 100 days he's going to work hard in terms of road construction. How can that be? I don't know. But he talks with courage and he talks with a lot of enthusiasm. So it's good enough that this particular man can be able to develop what he said he will do, and he can be able to deliver what he said he will be able to deliver. So, Boaka to address road problems in first 100 days. President-elect Joseph Boaka has vowed to address the country's numerous deplorable road problems within the first 100 days in office. Just after the National Elections Commission declared him formally as the winner of the November 14 runoff election. The electoral body's formal declaration came 3 days after incumbent President George Weah gracefully conceded defeat, acknowledging the provisional result of the runoff vote. Waka secured victory with 50.64% of the second round balloting, while Weah garnered 49.36%. We are in the the point, or we are at the point where we will prepare for the transition, begin the plan of inauguration as we jumpstart our activities of governance. Announced Waka 78 years of former vice president immediately after being officially pronounced the winner. As part of his ambitious 100-day plan, Waka has boldly stated that not a single car will get stuck on any major roads, emphasizing his commitment to addressing the country's chronic road issue promptly. I think if you understand the party politics in Liberia, President George Manuel called himself bad road medicine, and still we still have some road that need reconditioning. And yeah, you say that this man who is not a bad road medicine can say that within 100 days, all major roads in Liberia will be fixed. So I mean, this is worth taking, and let's see what he will actually do as president elect within 100 days, Joseph Numa Bwaka. So we move over to the New Dawn newspaper. Bwaka consoles car rent victims as families demand justice. The National Election Commission (NEC) declared the former Liberian vice president and his running mate Senator Jeremiah Coon as winners of the 14 November presidential runoff on Monday, 20 November 2023. Their official declaration sparked celebration in Monrovia and across the country, but the joy was cut short by a tragic incident at UP headquarters. Authorities here are reporting the deaths of at least three victims, two males and a female, and the injury of several others following a brutal accident. Early Tuesday morning, 21 November 2023, Mr. Bwaka and his entourage paid an official visit at the State John F. Kennedy Memorial Hospital where the victims are being attended to by doctors. Accompanied by his wife, Mrs. Katsuno Bwaka, the president-elect was escorted to the Intensive Care Unit (ICU) at JFK and interacted with victims of the incident. He shared words of encouragement with the victims' families outside the ICU. According to health authorities at the JFK, 20 victims are on the critical list while three persons have already been pronounced dead. Addressing the victims' families, Ambassador Bwaka expressed regrets over the side incident, describing it as unfortunate, as he assured that they will work with the victims' families to ensure that they receive the necessary attention, care, and concern. You know, this thing has affected all of us. These people were jubilating when this happened. It's very unfortunate. We will work with the family, said Ambassador Bwaka. I have come to say sorry. We will be with the family in everything. The security has started investigating this matter, and I want to assure you that this will not go unnoticed. Justice will be served, he stated. For their part, families of the victim expressed excitement and appreciation to Bwaka, Ambassador Bwaka, now elected president of our beloved country, and his team of officers who visited these people. But they cautioned that they should ensure that justice is served. The thing we were very tired with that we voted angrily, we don't want it to happen. It's very soon for it to happen to us, some family members period. Wow. I mean, this is sad. Our deepest condolences to the Berry family out there who are going through these tough times. I will take the president elect by his words. Thanks to CY Wonye. I hope I got the name right. Thanks for joining us this morning. And of course, take, take his words very seriously. President elect, someone is taking your words very seriously. So we hope and pray that you can deliver all of your manifestos. Of course, we are back with the New Dawn newspaper, and the headline reads under the New Dawn newspaper: 14th, Chie urges Bwaka to heal the nation. The Liberian Senate has asked President-elect Ambassador Joseph Numa Bwaka and his deputy Jeremiah co-designed and implement policies to heal the nation following an election that has divided the country. Delivering a special statement on behalf of the Liberian Senate on Tuesday, 21 November 2023, Senate President Pro Tempore Apathy Chie said Liberia has sustained wounds by the rigorous and rhetoric of the electoral process. He also cited an evenly divided country that has witnessed an almost 50-50 presidential election result. We urge both of them to design and implement policies to heal the nation which has sustained wounds by the rigorous and rhetoric of the electoral process and an evenly divided country which has witnessed an almost 50-50 presidential election. The Senate President pro tempore thanked Liberians for turning out to vote for the most part in a peaceful manner. He also thanked all candidates for participating in the electoral process and abiding by the rules governing the process to a large extent. He also expressed thanks to President George Manaria, congratulating his successor, Ambassador Joseph Yuma Bwaka, President-elect. Chia noted that this has caused the tension and anxiety that had built before the last Friday announcement of the election results to have dissipated. This has paved the way for yet another peaceful transfer of power in Liberia, which peaceful transfer continues to dodge many African countries, said Mr. Chi. He reminded his colleagues in the Senate that they are national leaders and belong to different political parties, but witness the very competitive nature of presidential election. According to him, the final results of the presidential election are so close that a government of inclusion will be a prudent way to help in nation reconciliation. She specifically suggested that a significant number of appointed positions should go to the ruling Coalition for Democratic Change (CDC) in the incoming United Party administration. His justification is that the CDC ended up with a whopping 49.36% of the final votes. Explaining the Senate role in the just ended election, Chia reports that around this time last year, major items on the Senate agenda were electoral reforms. So this is from Pro Temple Abachi, and he spoke very well as it relates to our country. We have in our comment section, my school is wishing to partner with your institution in the era of academia. Okay, in Eliezer Tapit, that's the name. We are open to you as well. You can come to our office, Focal Online TV. It's located within the Togo Village community along the Japanese highway. So we encourage you to please make your way to our station. Our doors are open for business negotiation as well. Thanks for joining us this morning. It is good enough that we can work with your school in order to promote good academic performance within our country, Liberia, and the world at large. So we see here from the front page Africa newspaper, President Weah opposes audit, says it's a witch hunt for President-elect Waka supporters bent on accountability. Let's see why front page Africa is bringing this to us this morning. President George Manaria, now a lame duck, believes unity among Liberians in keeping the country peaceful lie in the next administration's decision to go after official of his government. He thinks doing so will be witch hunting, but the incoming administration contends that accountability is crucial for the nation's progress and development. Mounting the pulpit on Sunday at his Fakekron Jela Family Fellowship Church, just days after conceding to former Vice President Joseph Yuma Bwaka, Buya said his decision to concede was motivated by the desire to uphold peace in Liberia despite facing pressure not to do so. He, however, urged his successor not to pursue official of his government. Rather, he should follow his example when he decided not to pursue or officials of early Johnson Sirleaf government, in which Waka was vice president for 12 years, as doing do would have been witch hunting, where we must prioritize the welfare of our people and the development of the country. By pursuing witch hunts against my officials and me, we risk derailing the peace we have worked towards. Pouring after officials from this government will only hinder the progress made towards achieving lasting peace and stability in the country. According to President, it is crucial for the president-elect to concentrate on his agenda and steer clear of distractions posed by investigation and prosecutions, as such action could significantly undermine the country's peace. He emphasized that Bouaka should prioritize healing the nation and addressing the divisions that emerged due to the election. The president highlighted that his government contributed to maintaining peace by refraining from prosecuting officials from the previous United Party government under Sharif. This is how you do right? Um, if these people need to be if these people need to give account for what they have done, let them give account. If they need to face the law, let them face the law. It's not because you did not do it during your time, and so Joseph Yuma Baka president election do it. The truth is they should be audited. And when they are audited and they are found guilty, let them face the law. Not because you did not do it. So Joseph Baka shouldn't do it because of peace sake. No, no, no. He should do it because it's the right thing to do. If you come back again and you want to do the same thing, fine. That is good enough. But let justice be done to all and let these people be audited as well. This is like Bieber. It's not because you did not do it, so he shouldn't do it. For what? Because you former president? No, 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 don't do that, please. Full shortage likely to lead to jailbreak at Monrovia Central Prison, but Assistant Minister for Correction denies. Liberia. Mass jailbreak is imminent at the Monrovia Central Prison. Mass jailbreak is imminent at the Monrovia Central Prison due to shortage of food for over 1,400 inmates detained and serving their various sentences at the prison facility. The MCP is the largest prison facility in Liberia. Frontiers Africa has gathered from sources within the facility that during the afternoon hours of Monday, November 20, prison authorities were constrained to scrape inmates from many blocks with meal due to the shortage of ration. Meal was only provided to the female, juvenile, and sick bay at the prison compound, leaving out hundreds of others to go to bed on empty stomach. The feeding of inmates or convicts once a day runs contrary to best international practice, which calls for prisoners to be fed at least 3 times a day to help prevent jailbreak and insecurity. Did you see why you have to feed the inmates? You have to feed them so that you can avoid jailbreak and insecurity. So they, at least they must be fed 3 times a day, and which of course is not happening in the country. Inmates in the remaining 9 blocks, including FA, FB, FC, FG, and FE, Block E, Block D, Block NB, and Block MC, were reportedly unfed due to the shortage of food. Our sources who spoke on conditioning or condition of anonymity disclosed that only 2 bags of rice are left in the warehouse of the prison facility. For years now, the Monrovia Central Prison (MCP) has been hit with food shortage. Most often, prison authorities are compelled to place phone calls to humanitarians and other philanthropic organizations to provide feeding for the inmates due to inadequate support from the government. This is another one again happening in our country under this regime of President George Manubia. And thank God he's switching power now to now elect President Joseph Luma Bouaka, because this is actually bad. this is actually bad. Female kitchen staff at the prison compound have also expressed concern that authorities have failed to purchase new cooking pots to secure the food of the inmates. They have complained on numerous occasions that the two cooking pots, which have been repaired countless numbers of times, have outlived its usefulness. They emphasize that those pots are no longer usable and as such, they cannot continue to manage them for cooking purposes, an action that should claim the attention of the government. Why is this government doing it? Why is this government doing it? So listen to the threat. The latest situation may escalate to a mass prison break if steps are not taken with urgency. It also threatens the life of other peaceful inmates, workers, guards, and visitors at the facility. Inmates experiencing hunger could go on the rampage by strategizing and initiating plans to escape from prison. Since the inception of the Weah-led government, the Monrovia Central Prison has been rocked with multiple constraints, ranging from the regular food shortage to the lack of safe drinking water, overcrowdedness, and the outbreak of strange and communicable diseases among the inmates. Last year, a strange disease broke out at the facility, claiming the lives of few inmates. When contacted via a telephone, Assistant Justice Minister Eddie Chawale reluctantly claimed that the allegations raised were not to his knowledge. However, encouraged Front-Page Africa to contact the incoming government to respond further to the allegation. Have you seen? Liberia is getting somewhere. So, folks, this is what is happening within our country. Liberia, we try to close here for today, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to give the various information from our different news sources within our country, Liberia. So thanks for joining us. I'm gonna be back this afternoon with the focal women talk, and I'm gonna be here with my guest. Her name is Alice, and we're gonna be talking about gender-based violence within our country, Liberia. So it's really enough that you share with them, encourage young girls, women to join. Let them give their inputs on this platform. Thanks for joining. My name is Becky Courage Farr. I serve as your presenter here on the daily here, and I'm saying happy pre-ladies night to all of you out there. Please take time as you go and celebrate your ladies night, and let's call it a day until you see me again on the Focal Women. So bye bye. I love you and I appreciate you.
Hello there, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily